Let's talk about those workers and their jobs for the future, because in 2018, you campaigned on eliminating oil and gas production in New Mexico. And you were specifically asked how you would make up for the loss of oil and gas royalties, which the state uses to fund public schools. And your answer was you would vote to legalize cannabis. That was your answer. And that you said, if we legalize cannabis and we have a new funding stream for our education system, that will help tremendously. That was your statement. Do you still believe that states should replace oil and gas royalties used for public education with taxes on the sale of marijuana? Is that your position?
Well, I think the point of that ranking member was to say that we should diversify our funding streams for education and not just rely on one.
So is selling marijuana among what the Biden administration calls better choices that the Biden administration has promised to give displaced oil and gas workers? Is that the better choice, marijuana?
Ranking member, I honestly don't know what President Biden's stance is on cannabis currently.
But we know what your stance is on replacing the revenue from the energy jobs, the jobs that power our economy and the energy that powers our country. And your preference is to turn to drugs, is what you've recommended to the voters. At a time when we know when there's high unemployment and energy workers lose their jobs, we've seen it in West Virginia, we've seen it around the country, there's been an opioid crisis in this nation. And yet what I hear from you is the answer in a better choice world is marijuana. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.